For 40 years, Parc Safari has been offering a little bit of the African savanna experience right here in Quebec. Today we'll take you on a tour and you'll get to meet some of the animals that live here and the people who take care of them. Zoologist Francis Levine is one of the primary caregivers for many of the furry, four-footed residents of the park. He is also our tour guide for the day. So tell me, first of all, what are some of the most important animals we'll see on the trip today?
We're going to see some elephants, some giraffes, some rhinos, probably some kudu. We got a total of 37 different species in the safari.
The real charm of the safari trip is the up-close and personal interactions with the animals.
I basically studied to be forest ranger, and back then I was doing some volunteer job here at Parc Safari, and to be honest, I fell in love with those animals and I couldn't leave, and now I'm actually living on the site here and I can't quit.
The population of the park is fluid as new animals are constantly being born or brought in from other facilities.
And we just had a few weeks ago the baby wildebeest right there. It's a little male. He's really in shape because in the wild they're migrating all the time. So because they're migrating, there's a lot of predator around and stuff, so they need, as soon as they're born, they need to be able to follow the parents because otherwise they won't make it.
The driving tour is divided into 3 geographic zones: Africa, Eurasia, and America. The mix of animals is an important element in the social dynamics of each zone, and the zoologists monitor it closely.
For us, it's really important to reproduce what's happening in the wild for those animals, so they need to have social interaction in between the same group and in between different species too. It's like an enrichment for them. They can interact, they can play with each other. Even some group like the zebra, if they've got not enough interaction with other species, they won't have any babies.
Not all of the animals are sociable, but they are all impressive in their own way. How do you tell the difference between the male and the female?
It's really simple actually. The females are going to have a really smaller head, small horns, and not much hair, not much long hair on their face. But if you look at the male, like the one behind over there, they're going to have longer hair, really bigger, more massive head, a lot more muscle on the front legs too.
Of all the animals that Francis takes care of, there is one group that is especially near and dear to him.
Yeah, it would be elephants, because most part of my time I'm going to spend it with elephants. Summer, winter, I'm going to spend it with those elephants, taking care of them. If I take some vacation, I'm also going to go in other institutions with elephants to see different elephants, different elephant keepers. It's all about elephants.
Churchill is the park's resident diva, and Francis pays her special attention. You can't make an elephant do anything, but a jelly bean will help coax Churchill along.
Oh, she's a real lady. She won't step into dirty stuff. She won't go if she don't want. She needs some special treatment too because she's getting older, but otherwise she's just gorgeous.
For those who want a higher perspective on the park, there's the African Terrace. Emily Frechette got to experience a giraffe's enthusiasm for eating grapevines firsthand.
That was so cool. It was so soft compared to all the other animals, and it was funny. It was swinging branches over people. My brother was scared that he would eat his hand. And I'm excited to go see the little baby deer that we can pet.
After checking out the African porcupines that were hand-raised at the park, a stroll along the elevated boardwalks gives visitors a chance to view primates and carnivores. We caught up with Parc Safari President Jean-Pierre Ranger by the hyena enclosure.
What people take away is maybe one element of information, a little bit of information that makes them aware of what this planet needs, what it is all about.
The needs of each animal are unique, and there are a few residents of the park whose feeding is better left to the professionals. It is the passion and dedication of these professionals that make the Parc Safari experience safe and enjoyable.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty unique experience to be able to be that close to an animal, to be able to feed some animal, to be able to do camel rides, to do pony rides. I think that there's not a lot of institution that can be as proud as we are to offer that to all the people that can come to visit Parc Safari.
Wait, more, wait. Good. Wait. Good, wait. Come on, wait. Good girl.